I got some things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the welfare slobs, and I want to talk about the race baiting of Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, whatever his name. There's some Facebook friend of mine, not going to say her name. Well, I don't support a lot of what you post, Robbie. Then take me off my Facebook friends, you Obama supporter. Some idiot on Twitter sent me a tweet. Well, Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton are successful blacks. No, Jesse Jackson and Al Shithead are not successful blacks. They're not successful just like little shit brain, Lil Wayne. Those are blacks that are not successful. I don't call... Dr. Dre is the same way. I don't consider talking about gangsta, murder police, fuck the police, gangsta, I like to rape women, little brain, little shit stain, Lil Wayne, and his fucking... What was that song he had? Oh, fuck, I can't think of the name. It was so stupid. I go so hard. They call me Go So Hard. Because I go so hard. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is successful? Oh yeah, Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton are successful. They're successful at race baiting. And I'm sick of it. Now this Jesse Jackass is calling Ebola racist. That it's a racist plot. Oh yeah, it's a racist plot. To kill all black people. Yeah. This is stupid. Just like that fucking hurricane that hit Katrina a few years ago. They're complaining about that. Well, we'll call refugees. That must be racist. I am sick of these fucks. I am not a racist. I am not a racist. I got a black ex-girlfriend. I got black friends. My favorite movie star is Denzel Washington. My favorite rapper is Tech-9. I like Tupac. But what I cannot stand is this fucking race baiting shit. The very people that keep crying about racism is alive are the ones keeping it alive. It's only alive because you keep it alive, you fucking dumbass. And your worst offenders are Oprah Cuntfree, Jesse Jackass, Al Shithead, and Barack Osama. Those are your worst offenders. And if you don't support Obama's policies, you are a racist. Just like this, if you don't support marriage equality, you are a bigot. I'm sick of it. I don't support marriage equality. And I will not. And I never will until I am dead. And now they're rioting again in Ferguson. Did it ever occur to you fucking people that maybe if you pull up your fucking pants and act right in public, you wouldn't have this problem? But you don't think that far ahead. You don't need a job, you got Obama to support you. That falls in the welfare category. You don't need a fucking job. You breed like fucking rats, and you want Obama to support you. And I'm tired of it. Go ahead. I don't care if I get my fucking channel deleted. I'm going to say what I got to say. Well, there's a certain word I want to say, but I'm not going to. Because that would make me fall in the racist category. Well, I'm already in that category. Because you got people like Oprah Winfrey people like Barack Obama, and people think like this, and that's why I am in the racist category. When I'm not a racist. I never have been. I wasn't brought up like that. I was taught manners. I was taught to say please and thank you. And when I got out of line, my parents whipped my ass. But now if you do that, that's called child abuse. The pussification of this country has gone right down the fucking shitter. You can't whip your kid's ass anymore. Because if you do, the goddamn liberal school system calls the police. I don't support child abuse. There's a difference between correcting your kid and child abuse. I am 100% against child abuse. I am 100% against racism. I am 100% against marriage equality. There's some fat fuck with a fucking picture, this fucking glutton going around Facebook complaining because, you look at my Facebook, you've seen the picture. This fat fucking fuck who has orange hair, 600 pounds, 2 kids, and she's got tattoos on her neck and her fucking arm and shit. This fat fucking glutton saying that she can't afford to buy healthy food. But you can afford the fucking hair dye, you can afford to open your fucking pussy and have 2 kids, and you can afford the fucking tattoos. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be on fucking welfare, okay? Years ago, welfare and food stamps were programs to help the needy. They are temporary programs to help you in case you're falling behind. That's what they're there for. It's not to sit on your ass and make more kids and collect welfare and collect the government. That's what it's not for. 87% of people are abusing the system. And that's why the country's in the shape that it's in. Because these goddamn food stamp junkies are going out and buying iPhones and Xboxes and tattoos and dyeing their fucking hair orange and piercings. If you can afford that shit, you should not be on fucking food stamps or welfare. If you're going to support, if you can afford to have kids, you should not be on welfare and child support or food stamps. If you can afford tattoos and shit like that, you shouldn't be on these programs. Oh, and they should make a law. In order to collect food stamps and welfare, you must have a job. And McDonald's doesn't count. And the welfare and food stamps you're getting, we're cutting it in half. Don't like it? Get another job. We're cutting your asses off. Drug testing mandatory. And that does not include, well, it does include medical marijuana, because I favor medical marijuana. I don't favor marijuana to get high. That will solve the fucking problem. And then, if you can't support your kids on a job or two, CPS is going to take them away. That's right. Your kids, if your kids go hungry, we're going to take them away. Why? Because you can't support your kids. Stop having kids if you can't afford it. That's what's driving everything fucking crazy. We should make a law. The judge orders you to stop having kids if you can't afford it. And if you have another kid, we're taking them. Child Protective Services, CPS is going to take them. If you can't afford to feed your kid, CPS is going to take them. That should be the fucking federal law. Food stamps, welfare, we're cutting 90% of you off. That should be the fucking law. And this raise the minimum wage shit needs to fucking stop. Inflation goes up because minimum wage goes up. It's a fucking circle. Let's put a fucking knife through that fucking circle. And let's end it. Let's start by taxing the fucking shit out of these major corporations. But if they do that, they'll raise the price of everything. I got a law for you. We're taxing the shit out of you corporations. That's what we're doing. Instead of taxing the poor people and the middle class, we're gonna and the rich. Fuck it. Let's start taxing the corporations. And here's the thing: if your prices go up, we're shutting your asses down. Pass a law. If your prices go up, we're shutting your fucking asses down. That will solve the problem, and the wage will not go up. And then inflation will stay down. We have to kick the illegals out. Take that money that we're saving and build that fucking electric fence across the southern border. With landmines before it. Sort of like the movie Bad Boys 2. They step on a landmine, they blow up and die. Sorry, but if North Korea can keep people out of their country, we should do the same. We don't need to raise the wage. Through supply and demand, the economy will get better once we get rid of the fucking illegals. I didn't say Mexicans. You should have a right to come here legally. If you want to come here, you should apply. Get your green card, whatever. You jump that fucking southern border, we're shooting your ass. How about that? And I'm not against Mexicans. I got a lot of Mexican friends. And they agree with me. A lot of my Mexican friends are tired of fucking illegals. This is Raging Rob. This is what I do. If you don't like anything I fucking say on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, then shut the fuck up and get off my page. Flag it if you want. Obviously, if you support Obama, you're gonna flag this fucking video. Let's see how fast it happens.